Hello everyone, my name is Xiao. Today I'm presenting my literature review project on bridging emotions and robotics. This project explores how robots can recognize and respond to human emotions and how these abilities can support emotional well-being, especially for children and seniors. This study focuses on two research questions. The first one is, in what ways can robots be designed to recognize and respond to human emotions? And what cognitive science principles can guide this process? Second, how can robots with emotion recognition capabilities support emotional development and well-being across different stages of life, especially for children and seniors? There are four topics covered by these two research questions. The first one is emotion understanding, and the second one is emotion recognition. The third one is emotion adaptation, and last one is real-world applications. This slide explains the literature review design. I followed a simplified Prisma framework. I used Google Scholar and applied the keywords shown in the first chart. After this step, I screened the title and abstract using inclusion and exclusion criteria. The two criteria are also shown in this slide. Finally, I got 14 peer-reviewed papers. The reference number for each corresponding topics are shown in this blue rectangular in the bottom right. In terms of emotion understanding, there are two theories. The first one is appraisal theory. Emotions arise from a person's evaluation of how a situation relates to their goals, values, controls, and expectations. In other words, it views emotions as reactions. The second one is the theory of constructed emotion. It argues emotions are not born, they are built. Therefore, there are no emotional specific modules. There's also a computational model called emotion adaptation, EMA, which is based on appraisal theory. It models how emotion changes dynamically in response to the environment. Emotion recognition is the ability that robots could recognize human emotions. It uses facial expression, text, voice, body pose, and sometimes brain activities. These inputs are fed into several models, including machine learning or deep learning model, like CNNs, RNNs, LSTMs, or transformers. There are two strategies used in emotion adaptation. The first one is reinforcement learning. Robots learn from human feedback over time, and it will select the most effective actions. The second one is rule-based adaptation. Robots will follow pre-programmed rules. There are three areas in applications. The first one is children learning. For example, now helps sustain long-term engagement in children learning. The second one is senior care. There's a social robot called Rain, could be used as a therapeutic and companion robot for seniors with depression. And the last one is surface mode. This slide shows a summary for the social robots used in the selected papers. I list the method of emotion recognition and the strategies of emotion adaptation and applications for each robot. And there's only one robot called Rain is used for senior. The main findings in conclusion part are quite similar to that in the result part, but 2 points are worth noting. The first one is emotion plays a key role in making robots more helpful and human-like. The second one is even though the results are promising, most studies are short and involve a small number of people. Thus, more long-term studies are needed. Also, since children have a tendency to please adults, we need to pay more attention to the conclusion of experiments involving children. And the last 2 pages are for the references. And that's all. Thank you.